It's the most famous hair in the world and literally the best. But if you look closely, Catherine the Princess of Wales' signature blowout, known famously as the Chelsea blow dry, has gone through a massive transformation in recent years. It's telling a very specific story. For over a decade, Catherine was known for the ultra bouncy, heavily curled Chelsea blow dry. It was a perfect blowout. Honestly, it was gorgeous all the time. It was so bouncy, so voluminous, so perfect. As she stepped into the role of Princess of Wales, her hair needed to project a different kind of authority. Less bouncy princess and more modern, sophisticated future queen. She also, for formal engagements, almost always used to do intricate updos. Now, she still does do intricate updos almost all the time, especially if she's going to be wearing a hat or a tiara. But starting in late 2023 through 2024, she started to shift her strategy when it came to her hair. She started to wear her hair down more often and a little bit more natural. A lot of people don't know, Catherine actually has quite curly hair naturally. It's like a loose curl. It's not super tight, but it's beautiful and bouncy and gorgeous. And very similar to this. But in late 2023, around this time frame, she added face framing layers and long curtain bangs to her hairstyle. This was a strategic move. The bangs added softness around her face, which allowed her to wear her hair sleek or pulled back without it looking too severe or harsh. And it was a subtle, modern update that broke the internet at the time. Everybody wanted to get on the trend with her. Then during late summer, early fall 2025, like her National History Museum visit, the internet thought that she had colored her hair to be more blonde and that the tone of her hair had changed away from these sort of warm, chestnutty, chocolatey shades to something more blonde or blonde or honey. But I think that was a case of the lighting changing things. They had just been on vacation. I think that her hair naturally sun-bleached a little bit and that the lighting that particular day made it look significantly lighter, more sun-kissed with baby lights woven through in a warm base, practically bordering on blonde is how it looked under some lighting, but under other lighting it looked more normal. So I honestly think it was just a little bit of sun bleaching that the internet went crazy over because the lighting of the pictures was a bit strange. I don't think she actually lightened her hair that much in real life. I don't think she colored it or changed it. But anyway, starting at the BAFTAs earlier this year, all the way through till now, we're seeing long cascading waves parted softly off center, not tight curls, but more of her natural, controlled, fluid bends that start from the mid-lengths. This is very similar to her natural texture, which shows us that she's opting for a hairstyle that's a lot more natural to her, a lot more low maintenance, a lot more easy, perhaps feels more beautiful to her. And this particular look is achieved through deep hydration, like hydrating treatments, perhaps argan oil treatments, things like that, which keep the hair looking luminous and not heavy with these types of curls. So this is a masterclass in structured softness that's polished and refined, but also intentionally effortless. And since she's keeping her hair so long lately, especially after everything she's been through, a lot of times people want to hold on to certain things that make them feel more beautiful or that they really like about themselves. And her hair has historically been something people covet. Like, she has one of the best heads of hair in the public eye today. And so it makes sense that she perhaps likes her hair or feels like it's something that is meaningful for her to have in a more natural state and a less fussy style, which I really, really like. It communicates health, it communicates polish, but it doesn't look stiff or oversprayed either. And it's not just long and curly. It's obviously well maintained and beautifully styled. And with it extra long and keeping her hair longer, it's actually smart and strategic to do things that require less heat styling, which is why I think she's been sort of slowly gravitating towards things that more resemble her natural hair texture. But what do you guys think? How do you like her hairstyle recently? And do you want to replicate her her look. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a happy day ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye. Just a good boy. I'm not surprised. Hello, Kenny. Hello. Say hi, Kenneth. Say hi, Kenji. Wow. Very beautiful. You're a very beautiful man. Yes, you are. Wow. Kenji is a gray tuxedo. In fact, he's kind of a little bit of a Russian blue tuxedo because his fur. Oh, no, we can't step on that. Because his fur has the characteristics of a Russian blue. Oh, but he's a tuxedo. But his funniest feature is his curly tail. His tail curls all the time. He curls it forward, and when he's really happy, it's in like a full curl or a corkscrew. And I've never had a cat with a curly tail before. So if you guys have a curly-tailed cat, let me know in the comments. Wow. Wow. Look how handsome you are. Look how handsome.